In this video, I'm going to take you through a real-time demo on how to paint people in a minimal style. So this painting was actually inspired by a trip to the Cathedral Green in Exeter, and this was on the day of the Jubilee celebrations, so there were a lot of people milling around, and this little bit of footage here was inspiration for the painting. So I've taken a screen grab, as you can see here, and obviously there are a ton of people and several buildings in the reference, but I'm just going to focus on a few of these and try to be as efficient as possible with my brushwork. So the initial drawing, as you can see, very, very simplistic. I've used the minimum amount of lines I feel I could get away with to capture the poses and posture of the people. I used a burnt umber watercolor marker for the people in the foreground, and then a blue watercolor marker for the outline of the buildings and that woman on the far left off in the distance. It's A2 mixed media paper as usual, and I'm just coming in with a flat brush and my interactive acrylics, and this is just a mix of titanium white and cerulean blue. So I used this last week for my background of the Canadian cowboy, and it's a combo I used to use a lot for skies, and for some reason I just drifted away from it. So I thought, well, I'll keep going with that because I quite like the effect, and it's really good for summer skies as well. Now the flat brush is really good because it's got that nice sharp edge, so it's great for getting up close to the straight lines of edges of buildings and things. So just a few brush strokes there because I wanted a nice even area of colour for the sky. And now I've mixed in a little bit of ultramarine blue into that same mix. And I'm just picking out a few windows on that left-hand building. And simply doing that, as you can see, is vertical lines. Then for the right-hand building, the windows are going to simply be depicted as vertical brush strokes. And any dry brush marks that happen, then that's fine. Just leave it like that. Now I've made up that building in the center there, just because I felt it worked better with the sky to have a triangular shape. But moving on to the people, now I'm going to come in with pure burnt umber, and I'm just going to pick out shadow areas and try and look at the big shapes. So I forgot to draw the foot earlier, so I felt that needed to be included to make sure that person's, leg and foot are really planted on the ground and adds a sense of weight to the person.